Hey guys, Coach Aaron here, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 ways on how to maximize your gains in the gym in a short amount of time. And basically, this video is to demonstrate that you don't really need that hour to get a great workout in. If you are busy, you can get a great workout in within 30 minutes to at least 45 minutes. So I'm going to be breaking down 3 ways on how to maximize your potential in the gym within that short amount of time. So we're going to start off with tip number 1, which is supersetting. Supersetting is huge for increasing work capacity as well as saving time in the gym. And reason why is a lot of people typically think you have to do each exercise individually. So say you have your bench press you got to do, and then right after your main work of bench press you have to do barbell rows separately. And necessarily that's not the case. A lot of people who are very strong, who have a lot of muscle, actually superset their exercises in one giant set. So for example, you can do your bench press, and then in between each set of your bench press you can add a barbell row. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be extremely heavy, but it can be moderate weight. In a way, you kind of are sneaking in volume and you're not leaving it to the very end to do. So this is going to really help you save a lot of time. So here's an example of how you can superset extra work into your warm-up. So example, on a typical day for someone who has an hour and a half, they usually do a bench press on a Monday and would do the following sequence of like 45, 95, 135, 165 to 195. Say we're working to a main working set of 3 sets of 5. For someone who's busy and only has, say, 30 minutes, what they can do is you can superset a lot of light intensity exercises into your warm-up. So basically all these exercises, typically for me, that I would do maybe at the end of my workout after I'm done or at the very end, I would typically all do these at the end of my workout. And if you're busy, you can actually sneak these exercises in to your warm-up sets. So for example, you would warm up with the bar for 5 reps. You can superset that with a face pull for 15. Again, moving on to 95 for 5, superset that with a face pull. 135 for 5, superset that with the band pull apart, so on and so on. And then actually when you get to your main working set, you can also do say a set for 5 and then superset that with a set of 8 of rows. So in total, you'd be doing 3 sets of 5 as well as 3 sets of 8. And you could see this eliminates a lot of time and adds a lot of work just in, say, a 20-minute time frame, okay? So already with the face pulls, you got 30 reps. With the band pull aparts, you got 60 reps. With the rows, you got 24 reps while still doing your main work. So it just goes to show you how much work you can get done within a short time frame. So we're gonna move on to tip number 2, which is circuit training. And circuit training is huge for anyone who wants to get a great workout in within 30 minutes or less. What circuit training is basically taking 4 or more exercises and doing them in one giant set. What you can do is actually increase your work capacity through circuit training, and you can incorporate circuits after your main work, such as the bench press, squat, or deadlift, or you can actually do circuits as your main workout. So you can do 4 or 5 exercises and get them done within 3 rounds for 15 minutes. And then the great thing about that is you can do another circuit right after that for another 15 minutes. So what I'm actually going to show you now is an example of how you can incorporate circuit training after your main work, or even just in general as your main work. Okay, so this is an example of how you can organize your circuit training. So we have 30 minutes for a circuit. Obviously get a nice little warm up in for 5 minutes, and then you're gonna head to your main work, which is your workout. So how to structure this is basically you wanna go for at least maybe 2 to 3 rounds. If you wanna go for more, depends on your time. But what you can do is for your first workout, you can do something like a floor press for 10 reps, box squats for 5, row for 15, and RDL for 10. That is 1 round. You can do that, all 4 exercises for 1 round, you're good. rest for 30 seconds to a minute, repeat that round. This should roughly take you roughly around 10 minutes to do. Okay, then people ask, well, 10 minutes is not really enough. If that's not enough, you have the choice of either including more rounds, or you could do another circuit. So here you have another workout after this one. So you've done your 3 rounds, good. Now you have your workout number 2. So this stuff was mainly your main work, so your main compound movements. Now you can do your little accessory movements in a circuit. So workout 2 is going to be based on your accessory movements. So here we have tricep push down for 20, a bicep curl for 10, a lateral raise for 10, and a bird dog for 5 reps each arm. And then since these are accessory movements, they're not that taxing on your body. You can do these, do 1 round for 3 rounds, and then just rest 30 seconds. So moving on to tip number 3, our last tip, which is doing higher reps for lower sets. So typically if you're a busy person who could only go to the gym for 30 minutes, this is going to be another great tip which you can implement in your workout. Now an example I'm going to give you is doing incline dumbbell bench press for 2 sets of 20. And generally you should pick a weight that is heavy enough that you can do for 25 reps till failure. So realistically, it should be an RPE of 8 to 9. Now for your first set, your whole goal is to try to pump that weight out for as fast as possible. After you're done that first set, take a 30-second break. Once you're done that 30-second break, do your second set just like your first set. So your whole goal is to try to pump that weight out for 20 reps. Now, if you are unable to do that second set for 20 reps straight, that's okay. Take a 10-second break, try to finish until you get 20 reps. What this is gonna do is gonna put you in a fatigue state, making you work harder than your first set. So generally, you're gonna be making your muscles work harder than the first set. So that's it for the video. 3 ways on how to maximize your workout in a short amount of time. I hope this helps anyone who feels like they can't do a lot of work in the gym in a short amount of time. If you have any tips on how you get a lot of work done in a short amount of time, let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Take care.